I was the last of 3 boys in our family that played for my father. And, it was an experience unlike any other that I've had in football.
There's a whole family connection of it on my dad's side. He played football. He played for his dad. I'm currently playing for my dad.
My grandpa was coach for Moorhead for quite a few years. So then, growing up, I would go to his trophy room and see a lot of trophies, and that was really cool. And
we were water boys for the high school team. I think it was 2014-15 when they lost to St. Thomas in the semifinals, and I was thinking, I could be in this position one day, and the chance to be in this position would be just an honor.
I had 2 older brothers that both played for the Spuds, and it was just so much fun watching them that I wanted to grow up and be like them and play for the Spuds too.
I started in Little League. My dad just brought me out. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just running around, and somebody ran me over. But I thought I did something good because I tackled a bit. I said, this is kind of fun.
We were water boys in 2015 or 14 and stuff with Trey. And I kind of looked at them as like LeBron James or Kevin Durant, like the coolest people. So I always kind of knew I wanted to be like them, and just to be there this year and have an unbelievable season is just crazy. And it's just to look back at that and go from there to here is it's unbelievable.
And unbelievable is maybe the perfect word to sum up 2020 so far, but also the Moorhead Spuds football season on a positive note. We just heard about the program's tradition. They have a bunch of it, but what was completely non-traditional was the path this team took to being the second-ranked team in 5A football as the season has come to a close, finishing perfect 7-0.
We pass the ball pretty much every down. We throw it usually like at least 30 to 35 times a game. So knowing you'll get the opportunity to make a play and try to be a game changer and look forward to that, that's something that's pretty cool to me.
Heading into this season, obviously the way our season ended last year with the success that we did have throwing the football, we really made a wholesale, this is what we're going to do. And we're going to get our team to understand this is the best way for us to win. And it's the best way for us to get the ball to guys in space that can make plays with the ball after the catch.
When you have a really good quarterback and Trey and stuff, and you got the weapons outside, to throw the ball. Not a lot of teams throw the ball. It's just definitely fun to spread the ball around and, put points on the board.
We're watching film from the last defensive series. We see a ball go up and everyone starts screaming, and then you see Blake or Brady in the end zone. So, they put up points, and it takes the stress off the defense, and it's really fun.
So now here we are. No Prep Bowl due to COVID-19 and no more high school football or high school sports due to a state-mandated shutdown. I won't be the first, won't be last to say this, but the power of sports is that sometimes it can cut through all of this, whether it's conflict, disagreements, differences of opinion. Sports has the power to bring us all together. And so for 60 guys in Moorhead, the nice thing through this turbulent period was to find some easy coasting times for 2 hours every single day of every week, knowing that they could agree on one thing, getting through all of this together.
To be around a bunch of guys that, are in the same boat as you. You all got to stick together as a group. But we knew we had to do some sacrifices in order to get those games in. Kind of being just self-aware and not really selfish, that really helped us get through our whole season the way we wanted it to be.
We wouldn't go to school, but we got to play football, and that was huge for a lot of guys on this team. And
words can't explain what this group meant, because like I said, this was probably one of the tightest football teams I've ever been a part of. And it's one of the most different football teams that I've ever been a part of. And the successes that they had just shows you that this world, we can have differences. We can not think all the same. But if you respect each other and you understand everybody's backgrounds, that they have a right to have a different thought about something, that we can respect that and we can move forward and we can still do great things together.